Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a November favorites as well as a what I purchased at Sephora and Ulta recently. They're not too big, and so I felt like I could just throw them in. I didn't feel like they're big enough to do their own separate videos. So yeah, if you want to see what my favorites are for the month of November as well as what I've currently purchased, then just keep watching. Okay, so my November favorites I'm gonna keep with the beauty aspect, so makeup, skincare, perfume, yada yada yada. That way I don't make this too long. I'm just gonna be grabbing, I'm not gonna go in any order. So let's start with foundation. So I have been obsessed with this Lawless Woke Up Like This foundation. I just bought it and I'm already like halfway through the bottle. I really love the coverage it gives you. I love the way it looks on my skin with my dry skin. I will say I don't like the fragrance very much, but I don't know, the more and more I use it, the more I'm just accustomed to the fragrance, so it doesn't really bug me so much anymore, but I really like this. Okay, the next one is the Too Faced Do You foundation. I did a review on this and I didn't really like it, and I still don't really like it, but I love this combination. So this is, like I said, is the Too Faced Do You Full Coverage Foundation, and then this is the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Foundation. So they're two opposite ends. I like this because it gives me the glow, and then it's also better for my dry skin. And then this one I don't really like alone because it's matte, that it is pretty drying on my skin, but I love the coverage of this and the color of this. And I don't like how cool tone this one is, and this one is warm tone. This is driving me insane. The freaking package keeps trying to come off. So this combination is what I really like. Separate, I don't really like either one of them too much, but since I bought them both, I like them together. I probably though wouldn't go repurchase it only because that's expensive to buy two foundations to like the combo, but if you happen to have them and you don't like them apart, try them together. So concealers, I have been loving this Jouer concealer. I did a video on this as well. I think I actually added it with the foundation, the Lawless one. And I love this foundation, but I hate the color. So the color, and I said this in the previous video, it matches my skin tone. So it doesn't actually lighten my skin. So that's the only downside to this, is that they don't have a wider shade. But other than that, I actually really like this concealer. They need to come out with more shades. I'm sure if they don't have enough light shades, they probably have also on the opposite spectrum and don't have enough dark shades. I don't know, I didn't look, but I would assume. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the way a couple of things that some people might be upset because you can't really get them anymore that I know of. So yeah, so this is the Physicians Formula Butter Collection palette. It's the light to medium one. I don't think you can get this anymore, but I'm obsessed with these two shades, the bronzer and the blush. The blush I don't really use anymore right now because it's a peachy one, and for me in winter that doesn't make sense to me. So I don't use that right now, but I'm obsessed with this bronzer because of my fair skin. It works so well, but you can't get this anymore. They need to bring it back. Okay, another thing you can't get anymore, once again, sorry. It's the ColourPop and Kathleen Lights. What was this collection? The Zodiac collection. This is one of the highlighters on the cusp. I love this for when I want like a pink highlighter. I'm more of a gold highlighter person, but when I want a pink one, I really like this. This is like the only one I actually go to when I want pink now. Okay, last thing that you can't get anymore. That is the Tarte and Aspen Ovard palette. I love this. I wish they would come out with it again. Maybe, you know, they don't want to come out with it with an influencer again because they have to pay them. Maybe that's the reasoning. But if they could even come out with a palette that has similar shades, I just love how neutral it is. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is pretty much my go-to palette almost daily because it blends so nicely, but then also I can do things like I did today, which you barely can tell I have makeup on, but it makes a difference because if I just did concealer and left it at that, they would be bright and white. So I just took the High School Sweetheart shade, ooh, right there. And that's just like a light pink shade, and I just dusted that all over my lid. And it's like, I love this for a everyday palette. I'll have to try to find one that's not limited edition and tell you what that is. Or if you know of a palette that is similar to this but isn't limited edition, let me know below, because I really want something, especially when this ends up going, you know, eventually I'm gonna use it up, so I need to know. So eyeshadows though that you can still get are the Anastasia Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam Wow. Can you tell which one I've had longer? This is dirty. These palettes, I mentioned them both because they're pretty much the same palette. Do you see this? Obviously, this is the one I've had longer, but they're very, very similar. So I don't think you need both at all. I honestly only got both because, as you can see, I'm starting to hit pan on some of the, you know, typical shades that I use constantly. So I really wanted to get a backup, and I didn't want to buy the Modern Renaissance again because I wanted to try something different, but I still wanted those kind of shades that I had, so that's why I went with the Soft Glam. But if you already have the Modern Renaissance and you're debating on getting it again, I would just go with the Soft Glam. I mean, it's new, but it's not, because it's pretty much the same. All right, moving on, I'm talking too long. Okay, so this is an old product that I have had for so long, but I feel like I need to mention it because I'm obsessed with it, and I've been obsessed with it for as long as I've had it. And it is actually a MAC Single Eyeshadow. It is in the shade Nylon. I love this. I constantly will use this as an inner corner highlight and a brow bone. I don't care if the palette has a nice color, I'll probably almost always use this. This is my favorite. And it's one of those shades that honestly, you really don't have to get it wet and it still performs really nicely. You just maybe have to build it up twice, but anyways, moving on. So, highlighters. I am obsessed with this Pixi by Petra. It's the Glowy Gossamer Duo in Subtle Sunrise. I really, like I said earlier, I don't use the pink shades, so I haven't touched the pink shade. I've maybe like swatched it a couple times, and it does swatch really nicely, but I'm just not really a pink shade girl, and if I am, I'm using the other thing. But this gold shade, oh, I love it. Like, oh, it's so pretty. Can you even see it? Apparently we have to hurry up. Alright, so I'm gonna rush through this because I'm getting yelled at to go pick somebody up. So, for sprays, I am obsessed with the Morphe Continuous Spray, which I've tried it before. I just really love, like, I'll never get over the continuous spray part. I love it, like, just for that fact alone. And then I did get this in PR. It wasn't actually PR. I was just sent it for free. It's a long story. I was sent it for free though. So it is the Garnier Skin Active Soothing Facial Mist, made with rose water. I love this. I didn't really understand. I think it's just supposed to hydrate, leaving the skin feel smooth and refreshed. I just love this. I constantly am putting it on, like, especially like right when I take my makeup off and my skin is irritated. I love this stuff. I don't know why. I love spraying stuff on my face. Maybe that's why. I don't know. It's just, I love it. And then the other thing is this Olay Mask Pore Detox. I did a video. Actually, it might have been my last video. Yeah, it was my last video. And I love this. I have not stopped using this since I filmed that video, which I filmed that video probably about 2-3 weeks ago by now. So yeah, I love this stuff. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. It's so mess free. I love it. Last favorite is this high heel. I am obsessed. This is the Carolina Herrera Good Girl? Bad Girl. Good Girl. It's the Good Girl. So it's Carolina Herrera, the Good Girl, or I think it's just called Good Girl. Good Girl, geesh. I love the smell of this. I don't know how to explain it, but I love the smell. I honestly bought it because of this, like, because it's a high heel, but I did smell it first, okay? I did. But I love this. I keep buying it. I have a mini over there, which is what I bought at first because I wasn't sure if I wanted to commit to the big size, but I love this stuff. Okay, let's switch to Ulta real quick because that's small. So I did get just another Makeup Revolution stick foundation because I used all mine up, so I just replenished. And then I did buy this. It is by Ofra. It is the Midi palette. Winter Heat Wave. Now it's called Midi Palette Spiced Velvet. There's too many places that say names. So this is what the packaging looks like, and then when you open it up, it has these 3 shades. If you've ever tried Ofra highlighters, they're amazing. Like Rodeo Drive is my absolute favorite, but sometimes it can be a little dark on me depending on how fair I am at the time. So that's why I wanted to buy those. All right, and then I got the Anastasia Amrezy highlighter, which is amazing. Like, oh, so good. I bought it because last time it was out, I decided I didn't need it, and so I didn't buy it. And then I saw literally everybody talk about it and say how amazing it was, and so I was like, well, crap. So when they said they were bringing it back, I knew I had to get it, so I did. All right, powering through this. We got this, we got this. Okay, Sephora. So I went in there to actually buy this Huda Beauty nude palette. So I will be doing a review on this palette. I know it's been out for a little bit, but I still wanted to try it and test it out. So I will be doing that. And then I got the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Quench primer. I'm always wanting to try new hydrating primers because, I don't know, I like ones I've been trying, but I feel like, I don't know, I'm obsessed with trying new things. So this is what it looks like, and just from the tester in the store, it seems really nice. If you want me to do a review on this, I know it's been out for a while, but if you want me to do a review, I will. I might just do it anyways. So then the last 2 items is that dang end part. That end where they have all the minis. Oh, it gets you every time. So I ended up buying this Glow Recipe Watermelon, what is it called? Watermelon Glow Pink Juice Moisturizer, because I'm almost out of my moisturizer and I just wanted to try something new, go figure. So this is what the bottle looks like. It's pretty cool, and then it is a pump. So I'm gonna have to try this out. And then the last thing I bought is because I don't own anything of this brand and I really want to try this brand, but I've noticed this brand is geared more towards deeper and darker skin. So I haven't really tried any of it because like the foundation is supposed to be for more oily skin, and so that doesn't work for me. So just most of the products that they've come out lately just don't work for me. So I haven't tested any of it out. But this looked really nice, so I did get it. It's from Fenty Beauty. And it is the mini lip and highlighter. So let me open it up. So the lip is in Fenty Glow, which is that gloss she just got, which is actually what's on my lip, and that's the only thing on my lip. It smells really good. Oh, it smells so good. And then it also came with the highlighter in Hustla Baby. This is something that I'm also going to have to not be winter when I use it because it is slightly dark and gold for me. I'm sure it'll work. You're not gonna see. I'm sure I can make it work if I just go light-handed right now, even how fair I am. But yeah, so that is all I have for my favorites and what I've recently purchased. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.